Hello, guys. This is Alia Jamal, the love coach. I help women unravel unconditional love within themselves. And today I am talking about how to create certainty in uncertain time. Now, it could be related to what's going on in the world right now, or it could be what's going on in your own personal life right now. Um, just to start it, first let's talk about what certainty is or what uncertainty is and why they are important. Why do you even want to talk about them? So, certainty is when we know something is going to be there. And these are things that we completely take for granted. That's why doing this video to bring awareness to it. So we are very certain we have a house, we are certain we have a car, we are certain we have family, we are certain that we have food. There are some things that most likely, most of us, we are raised with, we know they would always be there. And for kids, it could be mom and dad. They are a big source of certainty and security. And what is uncertainty? That's when we do not know what will happen next. And when our subconscious mind is trying to even figure out, it's trying to think what might happen next. It's taking all the history of whatever happened has happened in the past, and it's trying to make a guess what might happen in future. And why uncertainty gets completely out of control, completely out of hand, because the sole job of our subconscious mind, the way it's programmed, is to keep us safe, to help us survive. So our lower brain plays a big role into how we need to stay safe and don't make any mistake that can lead us to an unsafe place. So it's always coming with the worst case scenario. So it might say, oh, things can shut down tomorrow. So hold on to all the grocery that you want to. It could be something like that. That is when you're feeling uncertain. But is that really necessary? Like the false sense of security that we are trying to create in that certain time, uncertain time, where we are trying to hold on to something because we don't know how it will feel to let it go. So that's where certainty, uncertainty, they kind of become problematic. Just a little background on that. So, why do we want to create certainty within us and not outside of us? Um, so usually with our senses, we look around, and that's how we know. Okay, this thing I know will be here tomorrow. This thing I'm not really sure it would be tomorrow or not. What it does, it kind of trips um, our subconscious, our nervous system in a way. It's kind of like there's a switch. It just trips that switch, and we go to sympathetic nervous system, and now that is the fight and flight mode. You are under attack. Even if there's no monster behind you, there's no lion standing behind you, your body's going to feel you're under attack. Your legs are going to feel a little weak, shaky. There would be all kind of chemicals going on inside your body. Whenever you feel uncertain or in danger, that's the physical response you get. Now, if you're just sitting home, just going through social media, and you're seeing, oh, bad things are maybe happening outside of your house, your environment, that's what's going on outside of you. It's immediately going to trip that switch inside of you, and you will start having all those physical symptoms without even realizing. And then the next day, you might have a headache, you feel even more tired because your body is in a mode that it just wants to take off and it wants to run. And you're just sitting because you're just sitting in your home. And what end up happening when there is a car that is parked or on a full brake and full gas pedal at the same time? Not good for the engine, same is for your body. So when we are looking outside, there would always be something that we are not certain about. It's bringing that uncertainty, or there's always something that we know it will be tomorrow. So that's why we want to take this control from outside to inside. Our job is to create certainty within us so the outside doesn't even matter. If outside doesn't even matter, then when something is going on in your surrounding, it cannot have the impact or effect on your physical body the way that it might have if that's what you're looking for to stay certain. So that was just a little preface how we even want to create certainty within our body. Now back to how you can do that. So the first thing about is um, it has to come from this deep place within you, uh, a very, very deep place, and it's not your head. It comes from your heart, and your heart is connected to your soul. It can only come from that source because our body, it can die, it can decompose, it's not permanent, but our soul is permanent, and we connect with our soul through our heart. When we are connected with our heart, we are connected to that unlimited part of us. So that will be the first thing. We are going to connect with our heart so we know, we are in that knowing that I am forever. Maybe this body is not, but you are. The real you, the soul of you is forever. So that already takes away, like, kind of like disconnect you from the physical world, from whatever is going on around you. As soon as connect with your heart, there's a different sense of peace that comes to your being, your knowing, to your body, because it's already doing the magic of changing whatever is going in your physiology, the thoughts that are going, your connection is with your higher self. So you have that knowledge coming to you. Now, the second part to it, which is much easier than this one for you to understand. So, if you feel like, okay, I'm not in a place where Alia, I can disconnect with my heart and I'm connected to my soul and I can disconnect from my surrounding. If you're not there, then we're going to use very simple biological rules for our physical body to keep it into parasympathetic nervous system. Now, that is the nervous system when we are calm, relaxed, and we are completely safe and we are not in any danger. That's when we have access to all the energy that is available to our physical body, and we are not wasting it acting like we are running inside of body while we are sitting on our couch, because that is not good for our body. Now, how to trip our nervous system switch to that parasympathetic side? Few tips. One, connect with your heart. Put your hand on your heart, two chakras, two electromagnetic field touching each other. Definitely, it's going to get bigger. Breathe through it, and you're bringing the energy of the soul to it. Like your soul is coming here because breath is life. So take a couple of deep breaths. Second part, keep your awareness on the lowest part of your back. So if you look at your backbone, it's like, very close to your tailbone. Bring your awareness there. And there's this very tiny tip I share with my client. So if you cannot keep your awareness because you're not used to moving your awareness out of your head, and you're like, okay, what is that? Now, there's some people they can even see from their hand because they can move their awareness to that place. We'll get into that maybe in the future. Take a band-aid and put it on your, like, as lower as you can go on your backbone. Put a bandage there and touch the bandage. Tell yourself there's a bandage there, there's a bandage there. Your awareness will move to that spot. And I'm telling you guys this because I tried it. There was a day I was extremely stressed out, And this whole soul and heart thing was just not working because I do understand there are those days. So I put a bandage there and I kept telling myself, um, there's a bandage there, there's a bandage there. So awareness is not here, it's there. It's like, oh, there's something. Oh, there's something. Um, have you ever had that experience where you got a cut, but it didn't hurt till you knew there's a cut? Usually it happens with the paper cut. You're like, oh, just something uncomfortable. And then you see, oh, there's a paper cut. All of a sudden, it starts to hurt really bad because you just had awareness of it that there is a cut. So the same thing will work. When your awareness is not here and you're connected to your heart and it's in your um, basic chakra or sacral chakra or whatever chakra you want to call it, there is an energy source there, a chakra there that is connected to our safety and security. And again, it's connected to our higher brain. When this part gets activated and the lower brain is kind of like shut down, we step into our higher faculties where we can solve any problem and we don't get bogged down by oh my God, there is a problem. You always look at everything, there's a solution. So that is the energy we want to be in. So connect with your heart, put a bandage on your lower back, keep your awareness there. And another thing you can do, you can imagine that there is a connection, there is something connecting your heart and your um, sacral area or your hip area. There's something that's connecting them, or your breathing and the breath is going from your heart to down, it's going from down to your heart, whatever feels better. Usually, when you're connected with your heart and when you have awareness on the lower back or there's a bandage there, it already takes care of everything. Now, if you feel like that's too much, you're like, okay, Alia, I need something even more simple to stay certain, calm, more in my parasympathetic nervous system versus sympathetic nervous system. Now, this is the easiest trick you can find. If you have a feather in your home, perfect. Take that feather and just run it on your skin, just like that. If you don't have a feather, you guessed it right. Just take your fingers and just run your fingers here, like very lightly. See if you're just loving yourself, and you'll be so surprised. Under 30 seconds, all the tension will start to melt away. You can do it on your both hands, you can do on your hands, you can do on your legs. But the trick is the touch has to be very soft touch. It's not this touch. No, that touch does something different. It's a very light touch. A feather is perfect. And you will feel your whole body is just melting away because this is a very soothing touch that is more of like a motherly touch that we get. Our mom usually they run like, their fingers in our hair, or they're just like, touching the baby like this. They never go like this, they never go like this on their baby. So the most loving touch you can give to yourself. Now, today I think I am all in the different strategy mode. There is another way that works wonders. I was going to do a different video, but since we are doing it, let's do it. If everything I have talked up till now, you're just like, okay, too much information. I need something even simple. Just take both of your hands, rub it very quickly, very, very quickly. You're creating charge inside of it, in between your two palms, rubbing both of your palm chakras. Rub, 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 rub. And now put it on your shoulders and go 10 circles out. Oh my God, I love this. 10 circles out, 10 circles in. Okay, that's not 10, but I'm gonna stop. This would send a signal to your body as if when you were a baby and your parents used to hold you just like that. How you felt in that moment, safe and secure, same signal this tip strategy, methodology, this exercise is going to center your nervous system. So that is all, my friends. I hope you can benefit from one of these strategies to use them to stay calm, whatever is happening in the world, whatever is happening around you. Know that you are a limited being. There's nothing in this world that is bigger than who you are. And you can live through anything, you can create anything. And there's so many tools, so many strategies to keep you connected with your heart, to keep your nervous system calm, so we can use the power of our soul, our higher brain, our higher faculties to bring more love in your own life and in life of others and in the world in general. So this is my special message to all of you. I don't watch the news. I just don't. But I do know some of you need this video today. I love you. I love you guys. Bye.